Hey guys, i-WearTec here again. Welcome back to our channel where we take cool stuff out of the box. So today we're going to be unboxing another product by the up-and-coming brand Realme. This time it is their newest true wireless earbuds, the Realme Buds Air Pro. Now these buds are their most advanced buds so far. Therefore, this time retailing for a price of £79.99 here in the UK. Therefore, not so cheap anymore. But let's take it out of the box and see what we got inside and see if it's worth it. Right, so from the start you can see we've got a typical striking yellow Realme box with Realme Buds Air Pro logo in the front. And at the back it talks about its key features, which are active noise cancellation up to 35 decibels, which is a key plus point versus some of the previous Realme buds, such as the Buds Air Neo or the Buds Q. It's got 94 milliseconds super low latency for you gamers out there. It's got a superb 25 hours total playback, 10 millimeters bass boost driver, something new called transparency mode, which is something that's taken from the likes of the Apple AirPods Pro, and it comes with dual mic noise cancellation for calls as well. Therefore, the key standout feature of these Buds Air Pro are the noise cancellation feature, which is something which is borrowed from the likes of the AirPods Pro, and is a key feature that most of its users have been clamoring for. So let's open it up and see what it's like inside. So let's use our trusted ping tool again. For you i-WearTec fans out there, you'll be familiar with this. Inside and how they perform is some of the other buds we've tried recently. Boom. Right up front it shows the Realme logo and it says, "Sometimes we long for the silent world in order to hear the truth," by Jose Levy, which is a designer that Realme used also for the Realme Buds Q. And this is all talking about his noise cancellation feature clearly. Further inside, what we got in here, we've got the Realme Buds Air Pro user guide, which will show you how to operate this product. Come back to that later. And then further in, it gives you some tips of how to wear the headphones and how to select the right ear tips, because clearly this is very important to get the right ear tips, to get the right sound in your ears. Appropriately sized ear tips will provide the best experience in terms of noise reduction, music, and comfort. So, talks about some touch commands. Again, we'll come back to that later. And here, once you go inside, there's another interesting logo which says "Noise off, game on," or quote, should I say. So, what we've got inside here, we've got the ear tips, supposedly. Let's open those up and see what they're like. So in this little white box we have the cute yellow Type-C cable for charging your pods clearly. And what else? We've got the ear tips. So we've got two smaller ones and two larger ones, which will accompany, I guess, the standard ones, which will be inside the box itself, to fit any ear size. And as we said, this is very important because when it comes to active noise cancellation, to make sure these should be fitting your ears and matching the size of ears, so that you don't let external sounds come through, or if you hurt your ears if they're too tight, and also if they're too small, the tips, then they'll probably fall off your earbud. So these are very important to use the correct sized tips. It was great they're providing that free out of the box. Putting that back inside here, what have we got? This is the actual case of the Buds AQ, the Realme Buds Air Pro. Wow, okay. This definitely feels pretty premium this time compared to some of the previous buds we used from Realme. And if you look at it, look at that as well. Open it up. It was very nice click there. And let's put it down and take a closer look at it. Now, taking a closer look at these earbuds, we can see that they're clearly inspired by the Apple AirPods Pro, but in a positive way. You can see, firstly, at the back, it comes with a metallic hinge, like the Apple AirPods Pro, which should make them more durable. The LED light seems a lot more crisper than the previous Realme Buds Air Neo, which also is great. And also they feel a lot more durable in the sense of the build quality. You can see the click is really healthy and satisfying. Now, if we open the case, take the buds out, these feel a lot more premium than the previous Realme Buds Air Neo or the Buds Q. As you can see, the in-ear design looks really nice and clearly seems to have been borrowed from the Apple AirPods Pro, but looks very nifty, and it feels a lot more premium than other buds of this price range, right? In terms of weight, they're very light. They're like feather light. I understand they're about 5 grams each, so all in all about 10 grams for both. And I'm pretty impressed how featherweight they are, how premium they look. Look at the tips there, shiny aluminium at the bottom. And there we go. Can't wait to put them on and see how they perform. Right, now let's pair these buds with my phone and see what happens. Now, just like its predecessor, the Realme Buds Air or the Buds Air Neo, this supports Google Fast Pair. So in theory, as soon as I bring my buds near my phone, it should instantly detect it. And voila, there it goes. It says Realme Buds Air Pro. Tap to pair, earbuds will be tied to your email account. So let's do that. Tap those, and as you can see, they're connecting now. And very shortly, they should be paired up with the phone. There you go, connected to i-WearTec's Realme Buds Air Pro. Brilliant. That was quick and easy, wasn't it? No need to mess about, go to Bluetooth settings or anything like that on the phone, or download any extra apps. Straight via Google Fast Pair. So as you can see, we're now fully set up. And it says i-WearTec's Realme Buds Air Pro. Click on that. You can see some settings. You can see phone audio connected, media audio, contact sharing, use high quality audio. And you'll see at the top of here, you've got now Google Play services saying, set up, find my device, keep track of your headphones if you misplace them. So if you set that up, it will help you find your phone or find your device if never lose it. So currently, for some reason, the Realme Buds Air Pro do not work with the Realme Link app. As you can see, it doesn't come up here, and upon trying to scan it, it doesn't seem to work. However, through Google Fast Pair, you see it comes up there with the percentage of battery on the device, as well as percentage of battery on the right, the left, and the actual case. But for now, given we have disconnected by Google Fast Pair, and if you have the Find My device from Google, you can actually find your buds. So if you go there, you can see i-WearTec's Realme Buds, and it found my location of my device straight away. So if I lose them, I can still find them through this GPS and this app, which is a great feature. So we shall contact our good friends from Realme to understand why these buds don't work with their Realme Link app, just as some of their other older devices do, and get back to you. Could be because we've got obviously a review, particular buds, which aren't actually the full-blown version that will be out of the market. But otherwise, imagine if it did work, you would be able to do things such as you can do, for example, with the other buds, which is configure the actions. So you can configure what the left earbud actions are for play, pause, for double tap, triple tap, touch and hold, whether it could bring up the Google Assistant, for example, what the right earbud can do, and some other function. You should also be able to turn on, turn off active noise cancellation through this particular app, and also perhaps even be able to find your buds through ringing them if, for example, you lose them. Well, another one of the standout features of these buds are their battery life, with Realme claiming playback of somewhere around 20 to 24 hours inclusive of using the active noise cancellation function. Most other TWS earbuds at this price range come with half that playback battery life at somewhere around 10 hours. Right, now for the most important part of the video, which I've been looking forward to, let's pop these earbuds into our ears and see what they're like. Let's listen to some music. So let's fit them in. Now these are the medium ear tips, which are already embedded with the box. I haven't changed the ear tips, but these fit really nice and snug in my ears, which is really good. Nice and comfortable. Now let's listen to some music, see how they perform. Now these are this is a video for testing earphones. Now what I'm hearing is some really good tones coming out there. Just take it to its limit, see what it's like. Let's see if they hit anywhere near 20 hertz. I can still hear it. That would mean they're brilliant in terms of bass. So I can still hear it. 130. Yep, I still can. Thumbs up still. I'll put my thumb down when I can't hear it anymore. Still can. Yes. Still. Pretty good. And yes, we've got a 20, I can still hear it. Brilliant. I'm going to go up to 20,000 hertz to test if the treble's good. If it goes all the way up to 20,000, then we know the treble is pretty good on these earbuds. To 11,000, I can still hear it very well. Keep my thumbs up until I can hear it. 12,000, yes. Still can hear it. Yes, still can. There you go, stop there. So these are not as amazing to the treble. At 15,000 it stopped. track the bass frequencies. Let's test it at high level. Oh, still good. It's not buzzing yet. If it buzzes too much, then I know that this is where it's no longer any good. It's not buzzing. Pretty good. So there you go. Your bass is pretty impressive for these headsets. I'm still not getting any buzzing sound. Well, not as bad as they're still pretty decent and calm. Not vibrating much. So we're good. So it has higher tolerances. Finally, at bass boost 100 plus and treble plus 5. Let's test it out. These sound pretty good. Again, impressed by the sound. Really good bass, and the treble is kind of not bad, which is again expected for earphones of this particular price range, but still a lot better than expected. Now let's test out the controls on these Buds Air Pro using the touch sensitive areas, like for example double tap to play or pause. So just double tap there and then play it. If I double tap again, that pauses it. Now apparently if you triple tap, it will skip to the next song. 1, 2, 3. Let's go to the next song, which is great. Apparently you can switch from noise reduction to normal mode or to gaming mode by pressing and holding either earbud for 2 seconds to switch between either mode. So let me hold this for 2 seconds. That's now gone to noise cancellation ear mode. Keep it pressed for 2 seconds more, it should go back to transparency mode. And yes, there you go, it's a transparency mode now. I'll do it again. Noise cancelling. If I do both earbuds, it should go to game mode for 2. And there you go, the revving engine sound comes up, so we're in gaming mode. And now I just took it back off again. We're back in normal mode, listen to music. That's brilliant, that works really well. There's also in-ear detection. So in theory, as soon as I pop out the buds from my ear, the music should pause. Let's try that. And hey presto, it paused. And now if I put it back on my ears, it should turn back the music on itself. And there you go, the music is turned back on as soon as I pop the earbuds into my ear. That detection worked pretty well. Test if we can call out the Google Assistant. So let me say, hey Google. And there you go, comes up straight away, which is brilliant. So that's another feature which is working very well. Now, other features to mention are the super low latency functionality at 94 milliseconds, which should make gaming a great experience with no lags. And then the IPX4 rating for water resistance is also absolutely great, which will allow you to sweat during your workout without damaging your particular headphones. Buds are also equipped with fast charging, so if you go out for some outdoor exercise, but your buds are down to say 0% battery, all you have to do is charge it for 10 minutes and you'll get an astonishing 3 hours of playback at a single charge. Now, that is great, and to top that off, the Buds Air Pro are supposed to last 5 hours with active noise cancellation and up to 6 hours without active noise cancellation, which equates to about 25 hours of total battery life. We must note, however, that there is no wireless charging on these buds, but for me, this is not a deal breaker. Next, what I was really keen to test is the key feature Realme has been marketing with these buds. Yes, it's the active noise cancellation. So when testing this out, In my experience, the noise cancellation is good, but not something to be shouting out about. It is turned on by default, and yes, you won't hear things like a fan or anything like a passerby talking, etc. Probably anything up to 35 decibels, but these aren't as great as the Apple AirPods Pro or other premium brands, but it's understandable at this price point. I'd say it's a good bonus feature, but shouldn't be the main reason you purchase these. In terms of sound quality, clearly these buds sound a lot better than the Realme Buds Air Neo or the Buds Q, given the active noise cancellation and dual mic noise cancellation for calls, and the transparency mode feature. But just like most budget TWS buds, the vocals lose clarity at high volumes, so I suggest keeping them at about 65 to 70% volume for a pleasant listening experience. Now, what is this transparency mode, you may ask? Well, in a nutshell, it allows you to let more of the surrounding sound in when you need to talk to somebody around you, and be able to hear them whilst you're listening to your music without having to take off your headphones or earbuds. So, for example, these are really great if you're in a very crowded area, like you would have been in the pre-COVID times, perhaps in an airport or somewhere like that. So, in summary, whilst I need to use these buds more thoroughly and include in my upcoming full review video, I would like to say that for everyday use and at the price point these are coming at, they are great earbuds with a great design, battery life, and sound quality. Sure, it doesn't come up with some premium features like wireless charging, adaptive EQ, or spatial audio, but what you do get is a great design, some good sound and bass, top-notch battery life, active noise cancellation, and voice control via Google Assistant, and many other features at less than a third of the price of the Apple AirPods Pro or the Sony WF-100X M3 or those Bose Quiet Comfort. So you really can't go wrong. In my mind, give them a go and you won't be regretting it. And that's pretty much it for today, guys. Again, thank you so much for dropping by. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our content. Also, follow us on Twitter on the handle @i-WearTec. If you have any questions, put them down below here, and I'll try my best to get to them soon as I can. Also, if you have any comments, please add those too. Alright, see you at the next video. Peace, guys.